All right, gang. Good afternoon. I hope you had a great weekend. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. I am looking at four stocks here for you. A couple of neutral plays, a couple of short skewed plays, and obviously some bullish plays. So the first one that I'm looking at is going to be AVGO. Now AVGO has been in a nice run up. You can see it's definitely bullish. We're pulling back. We pulled back twice here to the 200 day. On Friday, we pulled back right to the 21. We can see there's a little bit of a squeeze with some upward momentum coming into it, while the weekly is also building a medium squeeze. And that's just right at that 8 EMA. So what I'm looking at is a long play here. I want to see AVGO reach at least 505, if not that 510. So good IVR, 22%. Looking at November. Gonna have to go to do a 35 delta though, just to get a little bit reasonable credit. As you can see, it's only about $2. Now if you're okay with that, then by all means 470 is better. However, I'm looking at the 480 470 put spread. I want to get at least $2.75, if not the 280. Gonna give a 60 pop, so a little bit on the lower end side here, but I still like it. And then since it's a 10 wide, you know, it's gonna cap you at about $720. All right, the next one that I'm looking at is actually DELL. It's another long play, but it's going to be a naked play. DELL as well, right? Definitely very bullish here on the weekly chart. You can see last week it did make a new all-time high and then pulled back on Friday. I like that it's got an early entry going on with a good medium squeeze. Here on the daily, you can see it pulled back to the 8 EMA after making that high on Friday. Now what I want to do is sell way past support here, actually almost to the bottom of the support here, which is about 94, just above the 200 day, but we do got the 821 and 50 all as some support lines. So I'm looking at November again, and I want to sell those 95 puts. Ideally I want to get at least $1 for it, and that's gonna be the 16 delta and 87 pop, so really good odds here, and it's $1 for about $1,000 in buying power. Now for some neutral to short deltas here, just to keep up with the market lately, is going to be Norwegian Cruise Lines, right? NCLH. Now, as you can see, it's been pretty much sideways. We started to get a little bit of a run up, but then it pulled back again last week. Now, here's the weekly chart. We got yellow bars. That's sideways action, not a lot of momentum. So, couldn't quite get a reasonable spot up at 35. I just didn't like what that was showing. So, still overall not too bad. And what this is going to do is going to lean it a little bit short. Okay, so I'm looking at selling the 20 puts and the 32.5 calls with a minimum of 2 contracts. Ideally, I would like to get at least 50 cents with 2 contracts. That's going to give an 83 pop, 10 deltas short, and only cost $500 to put on. So I'm looking for at least 2 to 4 contracts probably here. Okay. And then the next one is going to be SMH. This is going to be more of a neutral play here with an Iron Condor. As you can see, it's just kind of taking its time running up. It's slow and steady, so it's definitely a bullish trend, but it's just kind of trucking along here. We got yellow bars on the daily chart, so sideways action. We do have the 200 day of support and a lot of resistance here, so I feel like we'll be okay with this one. So looking at that, SMH, right? November. I want to sell the 235 puts, buy those 230s behind it, and then sell the 275 calls, buy those 280s behind that. I would like to get at least $1.30 for this one, so it may take a couple of days, but it will give a 64 pop, pretty much delta neutral here. And if it get $1.30, it caps you at $370. And that's it, gang. That's all I got for you. 4 stocks here on the watch going into this week. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Take care, and maybe one day I will see you in chat. Thank you.